What are you doing in my house? Hello, everyone. So, this is a bit of a weird stream. I actually, forgot to look this up. What was originally supposed to happen was I was actually going to be streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time. Kind of getting the best out of both worlds. Because I feel like on YouTube, it's been very stagnant as of late. Like, I know I'm not a person who produces a lot of content and actually makes a lot of streams, but you think there would be, like, a subtle increase? Nah, it's been remaining at, like, 1,475 specifically for, like, 2 months now. So I was like, you know what, might as well try out a new thing. And then I forgot to actually look up how to stream onto Twitch. And now I'm just streaming to YouTube and my Twitch is remaining stagnant. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end the stream and start it back up to do it both on Twitch and on YouTube. But, you know, in fact, you know what, let me do a little bit of research. How to stream to Twitch, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. Dual stream to YouTube. Huh. Okay, so it is a thing in Streamlabs. Okay, I'll do that in a future thing, a future endeavor. I just kind of wanted to make an update and just say I'm not dead. And also play Satisfactory. So, I've been getting fucking hooked on this game again. Hooked on some phonics. Lamau. I'm not sure how the stream looks. It might still be good, I hope. But, here it is. Playing some Satisfactory. It's like he's still here with us. I know, right? But, yeah, I've been getting a kick out of this game again. I've recently been revisiting it and playing it again. And this time I figured I might as well play it around and just, like, make an update stream of me talking about what's the plan going forwards, for a lot of this type of stuff. And just play some Satisfactory. The big thing I was gonna say is that, you know, of course, streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time might be a wise idea. I'm not sure how that's gonna look from a more, how do I put this, a more mainstream use, because I'm not sure if Twitch is actually going to be giving me the attention that I'm looking for these specific streams that might draw in unwanted attention. Because I like these streams because they're chill, right? We're all vibing, we're all having a great time. I don't want to get to the point where everyone is typing all at once and it's all just a whole bunch of yelling. You know, it's like trying to talk to like 2 people at once in a crowded like lunchroom. It's like it's not gonna happen. Okay, so oh, that's what I did last time. Fuck. Okay, also seems like the stream is a bit choppy, but it should be fine. But what was I gonna mention? Yeah, unwanted attention. There's just been this, like, really weird influx of people in specific areas when I was streaming on Twitch, where it would be, like, a lot of stuff would just be, like, a small chunk of people would just show up out of nowhere, and it would just be, like, trying to talk to 20 people at the same exact time, and I'm not about that. I'm not that type of guy. But, you know, who knows? I might just be getting it on my own head. I'm also have to swap over the audio for a second, because as much as Hat in Time OST is good, I think it's just playing the Rift soundtrack, and it's gonna start moving into the boss themes, which is not what I want right now. But yeah, stuff like streaming on Twitch and YouTube might be a bad thing, it might be a good thing. I'm thinking it's gonna be a good thing. I just gotta get it all set up, of course. I'll show off the whole base in just a second. But it also might help with money in general, because I've been kind of looking for new opportunities and new avenues. I kind of want to pursue YouTube a little bit more, trying to get that all going. I think my issue is I don't like to follow specific commitments with a lot of stuff, you know? I'm not the type of guy who likes to go out of my way and try and, like, yes, I'm gonna do YouTube and only YouTube and just YouTube, or like doing this thing and only this thing, you know? I'm a person who puts 10% of my energy in 15 different things. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, I'm back. We're chilling. Probably should put the BRB up. But, yeah, as of late, it's been kind of weird trying to manage so many specific things at once. Like, you know, having to do work, and then having to do YouTube, and then wanting to play games on my own personal time, and then wanting to hang out with friends. It's like it's a lot for me, at least. Which, to some people, it sounds like the fucking dream, but, yeah. I'm not that type of guy. And with a lot of stuff like trying to get YouTube off the ground, it definitely is not something I'm like really passionate about. Oh, here's where we go. Here's where I go to the train passive music that I have. Click on this little button, and now it's going to shuffle a bunch of chill tracks from random games. Cool. But I don't know. I kind of want to put my attention towards YouTube a little bit more and try and get that off the ground, because I'm set at work. I'm all good in that department, but I just haven't been streaming a lot because I've been trying to kind of go out of my way to just get a lot of personal shit done. Like, first of all, a game may potentially be in the works. My friend is doing a lot of the coding, and I'm doing the art for it and the music. Or not the music, I'm doing the art, I'm doing the sound effects, I'm doing a shit ton of stuff like that. Why is this not getting power? Because I don't got any water. What's going on with the water? But, I don't know. I do it, making a game, of course, requires that my friend actually show up and, like, oh, I think he's facing the wrong direction. That might be it. But, I don't know. Trying to get that off the ground might be a wise idea, because I'm also trying to get passive sources of income. Just in general, like, making a game that's definitely fun will be like a top priority, of course. Getting a game in the first place is going to be rough. I'm going to just reset that, essentially. I want to get this thing working because all my factories are kind of dying because of it. But yeah, trying to get YouTube done, trying to get a ton of streaming done might be wise as well. Just get that off the ground. My goal, semi-popular streamer, and play video juego and have a good time, and make that a video which does an actual amount of views. Because my whole goal for that type of stuff is I really want to start connecting with other YouTubers as well. And of course I gotta set my bar very low to start, because you can't just immediately aim for someone like Simple Flips and just be like, whoa, holy shit, you guys. But I don't know. I've been trying to get a Swamp, one of my good YouTuber friends, to play Elden Ring. And by trying to, I mean I asked them and they said no, and I went okay. But trying to get Elden Ring, stuff like that, you know, could be fun. Why is this not getting water? Am I stupid? The stupid has become the super red. Okay, what? Oh, right, forgot. Whoop. But yeah, just trying to get that stuff off the ground, because I feel like also getting YouTuber connections is gonna help with that stuff. Imagine knowing Swamp, I would never. Hey, you probably have more of a good connection with Swamp than I have, which is ironic. Why is this not connecting? It should just get water up here, right? Okay, let's see here. That has all the water in the world, and then it just stops. So what's going on? What's the plan, Stanley? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's reset this. Let's keep that, I guess. I don't know. I know it's like a straight upward force that I'm trying to propel this water up, but it'll work. It has worked with the last two. I don't know why this one's not working. I have less of a life than you. This sounds very mean. I swear I didn't mean to, so I'm active on the server. Nah, I don't blame you. I've just been doing so much shit as of late. To those who are in the Discord server, you may know the channel Moops Perfected Games, where I go through and I 100% accomplish a game, talk about the total hours, and like provide like some notes about the game. Talk about my feeling towards it. Oops. Yeah, I played this game a little bit. But I've been recently cleaning up my backlog of games that I've yet to 100%. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 were on my were on the shit list for such a long time because I really did not want to 100% them for the longest bit. And then I finally did it as of late. It was so nice. And I never have to play Dark Souls 2 literally ever again, which is like a blessing. So I'm happy about that. And also been doing like Hyperlight Drifter and shit. My goal for the next streaming thing might be Rain World. I might be doing Spearmaster in preparation for the Watcher DLC that's coming out, which I'm fucking hyped for. I don't know about anyone else. I'm a big Rain World guy, and yet I forgot to make videos about it. That was another thing. Making content and not making videos on it, I still do not know why this is not getting water. Am I a fool? So, wait. No. Fuck Rain World for just a hot second. Paint these. Okay, so that's getting no water. It has upward thrust, which meaning that this should be working, right? Like, let's take a look at this one. Water. Wow. Would you look at that? Am I tripping? But anyways, getting stuff like Rain World done. I just want to make videos again, but like actually good videos, because the Animal Well videos is probably like the most I've ever gone out of my way to edit something. I even fucking included an ARG in the bunny video. To those who haven't found it yet, you get a shout out if you DM me the correct video that's associated with it. I won't give any more explanations, but it's pretty cool. But I was like, yeah, Animal Well was like super cool. It's such a goddamn sick game, and I love it. But I feel like not a lot of people watch the series. I have no idea why this is. So they're going up to the ceiling. It, by all means, this should just work. Like, seriously though. This should work. This should just work. Like, this looks the exact same. What? Am I stupid? Is this like placed wrong? I feel like I'm in a fucking like the Office bit. Like, what? Okay, tell you what. Remove that. Remove that. Let's just place him back down again. I eventually just want to get this thing off the ground before anything else happens. Oh, wait a fucking minute. I think I know what's going on. I think they're connecting to the floor holes. When in reality, I probably should be doing that. See if that works. Yep. Ugh, these floor holes, I swear. Sometimes, man. You gotta connect them in very odd ways. There we go. This should be getting all the water in the world. Yep. Let's look. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have coal power. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure it's not a lot, and it's definitely not a lot to support 90% of my buildings, because I actually redesigned this entire thing to get the stuff off the ground, you know? Get all the power rerouted successfully. This should smooth out. That's a 1,275 is not bad. That is a solid amount of power for my builds. In fact, I think that's the exact amount of power that was in this place when it was all like messed up and muddled. For context, and I hold no ill will towards my friend at any given facet, for he's working on the code for what would be a cool game. So I don't want to slander his name in any way. Not the best builder. I'll tell you what. It's efficient. In style, no. You gotta get style, man. You gotta make it look nice. Because if you don't make it look nice, then what's the point? Okay, this should be just smoothing out over the course of a little bit, so we should be good on that department. Got Lasagna, which you'll have to hear. Or sorry, Lasagna. Lasagna? That sounds like a fucking Sonic OC. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, I want to get videos done. I want to record a lot more and whatnot and make actual series content. I was playing Cookie Cutter, not roguelike, Metroidvania game. Cool game. I don't think I liked recording it though. It was a game that was I don't know. I think it's one of those games I kind of want to play in my own time just because it's, you know, fun, but not a good recording video because it's a lot of back and forth. And also vulgar. Very, very vulgar. They have a statue of a Metroid dude, like the Chozo from Metroid, but instead it's a Chodzo and it looks like a dick. Yeah, that's right. A Spinus. 8-hour cookie clicker stream when? Oh, that might be a fucking future endeavor when I get Twitch all set up. That's one of those videos where I kind of want to, one of those recordings where I kind of want to rake in garner a lot of attention, because I feel like cookie clicker would probably get a lot of views. Ironically, my Elden Ring DLC videos didn't get too much attention, minus the supercut. Those always get a bit of a good rep. And then, lo and behold, a cookie clicker might just be the one to break the mold. I'm gonna go get some silica so we can build windows to make the base look nice. I think if I were to peer over here, you can see my steel mill. Yep, right there. That was the first build I designed for this place. It is a pretty sick place. You see, I know there are some people out there who make like the awesome, insane, crazy, like 14 billion hour satisfactory builds. I kind of like these like micro factories that you can just kind of plop anywhere. Granted, you can't like plop anywhere because they are incredibly resource intensive, but they look sick as hell. Like, look at this. Looks like a right and proper, you know, Chinese sweatshop factory. But getting videos done is definitely a good priority of mine. I need to pick up on. I don't know. I think my commitment with YouTube and recording and stuff has started to dwindle over the past little bit, and I want to get that back up. I don't know. I liked when I was recording on YouTube and stuff. That Animal Well series was super fun to make. Not fun to edit though. So potential editing windows may be available in future areas. But you know, never thought I'd hear a move say it looks like a Chinese sweatshop factory, because it do look like a Chinese sweatshop factory. What can I say? But doing all that stuff. So I think my 3 goals for this this bit of like winter, as I'm recording and making content, is to make more content, obviously, like stream a lot more, and have like a consistent schedule for it. And then lifelong goals for YouTube is to connect with a very popular streamer and record a funny video. What was the other thing? Potentially get a partnership with Twitch so I can also rake in a lot more cash. And break a specific milestone. Like, I don't know, say like 5,000 subscribers. That's just in like the near future. I definitely don't think I'm the YouTuber who deserves that type of attention, because I'm a very off and on guy. What can I say? I'm sort of the type of person who's like your fucking uncle who just decided to come over to visit for the holidays type deal, rather than a stay-at-home streamer who records like 4 hours a day and is absolutely insane. Fucking watching pirate software, that type of content blows my mind. How you can get a person that good at being a human who records on Twitch, because oh my god, you get so many scumbags, and then pirate software comes along and it's like the golden beaming light within the dark damp cave. That's actually the person who inspired me to want to make the fucking game, which by the way might be a bullet hell. I want to make a bullet hell. Figured something simple that was just shoot gun, enemy shoot gun at you, you dodge gun, you know, whatnot. That sounds like a pretty swift development. My main goal is to blow up and then actually I don't know nobody, yada yada. My main goal for video gaming in making games is I want to create a bullet hell roguelike. I know what you might be thinking, Gungeon already exists. Yes, I'm aware. I'm 100% aware that Gungeon already is a game that unfortunately exists to take my idea. Well, I'm just kidding. Ooh, frame chunks. Avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a memory leak that this game likes to cause. So, For the next little bit, it's gonna be running at a cool and crisp like 20 FPS. Yike. Might have to save and reload. But, oh, I could also farm that one achievement in Hyperlight and just talk. That might actually be a better idea. A better use of my time. Honestly, really hot take, but I didn't like Gungeon. I didn't like it either. Oh my god, it's so fucking laggy. I didn't like Gungeon either. I've heard a lot of people say that it's like their favorite roguelike, and I don't know. I find its, willingness for like upgrading and like getting your character all buff and stuff is not what I like in a traditional roguelike. It's like, cool, you get a gun that fires more, and I never really feel like it's my character's upgrading at all. It just feels like I'm just have to do better, you know. Oh my god, man, this game is running like hot shit. Let me reload the game real quick. Let's do that. I'm gonna name the save 15 stream. Just gonna save this real quick just in case. But I'm gonna grab this silica. I'm gonna run back to the other area, and if it's still not working, then I'm not gonna play this game, and we're gonna do Hyperlight, and I'll just fucking sit there for a little bit. But it isn't just a problem with me not like roguelikes, although it's a boy and just but I don't like Gungeon specifically. That's absolutely fair. I feel like when you pick up something in Isaac, it feels like your character is actually like getting a new property that is making them better by comparison. In Gungeon, I don't know, it's like, I get that the whole deal is that it's tied to your skill. Dead Cells does it like infinitely better, and it just makes it so the weapons just get more powerful as time goes on. I don't know. Anyways, going on with what I was saying about making a roguelike, I was thinking of RYM 9000, like Space Invaders type arcade bullet hell shooter, you know, with roguelike elements, similar to like Inscription, where it's like you get to pick a path and then you go to that path, or like a Slay the Spire and whatnot, which is ironic because my least favorite types of roguelikes are deck builders. Not a deck builder is what I'm envisioning. But it's just gonna be like this this map of like a galaxy, and you travel around in a little ship and you go pick up like cool collectibles and whatnot. A little random bird. Wow, this game loves to just I think this is a problem with Unreal rather than Satisfactory. Unreal likes to just have these insane memory leaks that'll just drain the FPS. Probably not gonna fix itself, but if that's the case, then I'll grab a rubber band and it's time to farm achievements in Hyperlight. I'll show off what I need to do there if this lag doesn't clear up soon. But I eventually want to get going on making a game. I don't know. I think it's kind of hard for me to figure out what I want to put my like ideas towards, because I could make it towards a game, but I fucking suck at coding. And I know that the whole idea is that you're never an idiot at coding, you're a beginner, and you just gotta learn. I hate learning, just as a general concept. I'm not a person who sits down. As a person with a very, very high ADHD, I like to sit in a chair in the back of the classroom, look at the teacher for 5 minutes, and tell them, I'm going to learn your lesson, but not through you. Okay, yeah, it's still lagging. Okay. Let's just go farm in Hyperlight. Let me adjust the game real quick. Oh wow, we had dropped frames. That's insane, crazy. Okay, hold on. Hyperlight Drifter. Okay, you all sit tight for just a hot second. I'm gonna grab a rubber band. Yeah. Alright, we're back. Boop. So let me get all settled in real quick. Okay, so for a little bit of context, on this little bit, I need to farm 1,000 deaths in Hyperlight. So I'm gonna walk towards a specific area, tie a rubber band on my controller, and pop up an AMA. So we can just vibe. Oh, I'm already in the spot. Take it past me. So in this area, I need to farm 1,000 deaths by just running into this wall constantly. So I'm actually going to adjust the thing. We'll do Control V. There are 2 of them, and I'm going to rename this one to AMA. That is dropping both of them. God damn it. Oh, we got dropped frames again. Fucking damn it. Over the last 2 minutes, a few seconds ago. Oh god, is it just constantly dropping frames? That's great. Yeah, the internet in my room is hot shit. The internet in my room is... Oh, fuck. The internet in my room is the equivalent to trying so desperately to get just the most insane amount of shit done within the shortest amount of time. It's sort of like trying to just bottleneck whatever solution I can through my internet. Not fun. Okay, let's see here. Wow, that actually just didn't work. Okay. Where the fuck am I? There we go. Christ. Okay, I need to get 1,000 deaths, but I really hope I could just fucking put a rubber band on my controller and not have to worry about it. Okay, so a little bit higher. Okay, let's see if this works. No. I don't even know why there's a room back there. So would it be wise to just do it up instead? Let's see if this works. I'm gonna pull this up and to the left. For context on what I'm doing, I'm adjusting my angle. No shot. So I have to fucking do this manually. Oof. That's gonna be fantastic. Why am I dropping frames? Oh my fucking god. Why is the internet in this room so hot shit? Every single fucking day. Ugh. God, it pisses me off. Okay, hold on, folks. I just dropped that rubber band that was aforementioned. Ugh. Okay, let's see if this works. So, for a little bit of context, I have a Wi-Fi adapter that for all the fucking world, I have no idea if this doesn't. If I started with the couple thumbnails and sprites I made suck to ass if I had the worst art block. Dude, you think you have the worst art block? No, I'm kidding. You think they're shit. First of all, they aren't. And second of all, I should be the one apologizing because I have not been using them for videos because I'm not fucking making them. I, the fool, keep leaving empty promises. And I need to take accountability for that. I think I might turn off the audio for this game because it's very loud. There we go. So yeah, so for a little bit of context, you need to get 1,000 deaths. This is the quickest way I know how to do it. Why is that audio still playing? That's not... Sometimes the settings in this game have no fucking reason for existing. I can't tell if that's meant to be like a visual glitch all the time or if it's something else, but whatevs. Okay, here, let me see if I can do this. Whoa, it just flicked that rubber band all across my room. Here, give me a sec. Okay, I accidentally just threw a grenade, Lamau. Pegglify the characters is still crazy. I don't know, just add Peggle. Add Peggle to it. Make Peggle. Okay, this should just work naturally. Cool. Alright. So yeah, for a little bit of... I'm not going to be doing this for long because I'm just going to keep shooting the shit. Yeah, a big contributor to my whole issue with not making videos as well is internet issues. Constant dropping frames. This has not been an issue as of late, so I don't know what's causing it. There's that. There's fucking streaming will sometimes just straight up reconnect in the middle of nowhere, skipping out large chunks of the video. And I kind of just have to put up with it for some ass reason. This might also be an issue that there is something running in the background that I'm not sure of. But this has been a very consistent issue with my room. Is for some reason this place is a dead zone when it comes to the internet. So I might be getting a internet extender or bargaining for an Ethernet cable or something like that. Here's hoping Ethernet cable, because that is something that I would adore right about now. But no guarantees on that, of course. But yeah, I don't know if the internet's ever gonna get better. Here's hoping it does, because honestly, dude, Xfinity fucking sucks. Don't get Xfinity. Xfinity, don't sponsor me, you suck. It's, if you've ever seen that episode in South Park with, like, the dudes who are working for South Park's, TV stuff, it's that. It's literally just that, but for Xfinity. Like, oh, our network's causing issues? Oh, no, we're not taking pleasure in that. Oh, no. It's just that the entire time. It straight up feels like they're trying to just, like, make issues so everyone else has to suffer, and then they have to come crawling back to them and then tell them, oh, no, Xfinity, save us. I'm sure there are worse internet providers, but until I see concrete proof, I'm still on the bit that Xfinity just fucking sucks. Let's see. I'm gonna go text my brother real quick. Just give me 1 second here. Give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. I started to use my voice online a bit. Hell yeah. That was something I had to break the mold of a little bit. Okay, let me do... If you're down later today, I can probably come visit. Over typing again sentience. They broke the code! Run! Oh, you know what's another thing I was gonna mention about, streaming and whatnot? It was, trying to keep a schedule. That was one thing that always manages to piss me off somehow, is trying to make a consistent schedule. Because to those who are kind of picking up on trends, most of my streams are mainly on weekdays and none during the weekends, because I have work on the weekends, so I have to go work. But the issue that I'm suffering from is I can't stream at night because I'll be too loud, and also because most of my American audience will just be dead asleep. Not a good thing to some. But I can't stream during the night, so when I try streaming during the day, I am incredibly tired because of work, because I work an overnight shift. So I've been planning on getting a new job, perchance. It might be fucking a party store or whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to find some odds and ends here and there. I want to do cleaning and organizing, because, you know, used to stream like 2 or 3 days, but then dear god, my classmates found out about my YouTube account. Yike. Yeah, that's always a big one. I remember when I started doing YouTube during my last year of high school, and like 2 people found my YouTube channel and ask me, am I Moop? And I went, no. Because I fucking hated my classmates. It's not like I had any ill will towards them. It's just that I didn't want to have a fucking bunch of Goombas crawling up in my chat and being like, hey dude, you go to biology class today? I'm like, dude, I'm literally playing fucking Peggle right now. Also, again, this laptop sucks and physically can't run both Adobe Flash and Chrome at once. I was gonna say, dude, you should fucking invest. A big money-making scheme that I did not pick up on, but I asked my friend about it recently. He said he sells bread at school. He makes bread and sells it. He just, like, makes a shit ton of bread. Not, like, money, like, actual physical, like, edible bread. And he brings it to school and he sells them. And he makes, like, fucking $200 off of it. Because he just sells so much goddamn bread. I'm like, dude, that is a lucrative business right there. Selling bread. It just become the saints of the people. The saints of the peasants. Do that. Earn money. Get bitches. Etc. Oh man, I really need to grab another Coke. I've been trying to cut down on energy drinks as of late. Nope, that failed. It's ironic. In my efforts of trying to cut down on drinking sodas and energy drinks and whatnot, failed drastically because I kind of needed them at a certain point to do my job because it's overnight. So when I'm awake during the day and have to stay up all night, it's the one thing I have to do. My school is comically like a strict couple of friends that tried to sell stuff. They got excluded for 2 weeks and had their whole stock confiscated. Fucking hell. That, I was gonna mention, that's very, Diary of a Wimpy Kid-esque with, like, the people who were trying to sell, actually, it might not have been. I was thinking of, like, the people trying to sell homework to people, like completed homework assignments to people, and they got busted. That was Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I believe. God, I haven't read those books in such a long time. But yeah, doing stuff like that. I don't know. That's kind of all I got in terms of like money-making schemes early on. Only other thing I can really think of is just put it under wish list for Christmas. Stuff like that. Christmas coming up, you never know. You absolutely never know. Or just ask for fucking money during Christmas instead of, like, gifts and shit. That's what I always do. Because you get way more opportunities to just go and buy shit if you just are getting money instead of, like, the gift itself, you know? I now have 50 pence. I'm rich. Yippee! Oh, man. But, what was I gonna mention? I was on a tangent, I lost it. Schedule. My ideal schedule is I want to stream on on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. For stuff like that. And you may be wondering, Boop, why don't you do Fridays? I gotta work on Friday. But, okay, Pirate Software is a person who I respect the hell out of for the shit they're able to do. Some of their tips, however, I'm like, for a person like me at least, I'm like, there's no shot. He was like, you gotta stream a lot, have a schedule, and stream at least 4 hours. I'm like, by hour 2, I'm already asleep. It's one of those things where if I can't like really keep a consistent tangent going, it's kind of just dead in the water. Or if I hate the game, I could just swap off of the game. Problem is, I don't think of backups often. Like, when the game sucks, I'll stream it for 30 minutes, be like, this game sucks, and then just end the stream. Then you won't see me for a month. As soon as they said that, one of my friends TikTok said, never mind. Oh, man. Oh, God. Sorry, I nearly just fucking vomited. I tried having one of those burps where you kind of have to dig for it. Nearly went too far. That was always something that fucking pissed me off, is having a burp and it nearly causing my entire room to be drenched in the same vomit I just have sitting. Oh man, this conversation has just gone from bad to worse to revolting. Alright, that was that Coke drink. Okay, it seems like after moving my Wi-Fi adapter, the frames have significantly increased. No more droppage. You know what I bet it is? I absolutely bet that the fucking reason why all the stuff with, what was I gonna say? The thing I was gonna mention was all the stuff with, I just lost it, it's gone. Whatever that was, gone. Forever. I don't even know if it was about scheduling, I don't even know if it was about this game. I don't even know if it was about work, I just forgot what it was. There we go. This is the average streamer to viewer conversation in a nutshell. To some. Only to some. Let's go from lasagna to coding to money problems to move Coca-Cola incident of 2024. I got no idea. It's one of those things where, like, you kind of, I'm always a person who likes to think about reminiscent conversations, where a conversation will go from the most random shit, like, it'll just go from, let's say, talking about, oh, Hyperlight Drifter is a fantastic game, and I would recommend you play it. By the way, actually do play it. It's like, Hyperlight Drifter is a fantastic game, and then move on to Skulls, and then move on to the problems with capitalism, and then go from there, and like at the very end it's like the Gardens of Eden. Shit like that. There was one time I was so deep in a conversation, it took up the entirety of a lunch break during school, and it went from talking about painting Warhammer like miniatures to Marxism, I believe, was like where it went. And I remember pointing it out, and my friends were like, "Holy fuck, you're right." I just realized they have Hyperlight Drifter, but I have like 5 minutes played. I would highly recommend people play it. It's so goddamn good. This game is one of those games. In a lot of ways, it kind of balances itself out with so much good shit that it outweighs some of the bad. The bad mainly comes from, first of all, this fucking achievement of having to die 1,000 times. I don't know who thought of this. Kill them. No, I'm kidding. But it's kind of that stuff about like, yeah, get 1,000 deaths. Also, if you get knocked down in a knockdown animation, you can't get up and you're still at the potential of getting hurt. It's like Dark Souls 2 levels amount of getting knocked down. And then you have to get up again, and then you're ever not going to get down. I get knocked down, and I get up again, etc. But, it's kind of annoying, but there's still a lot of shit in this game that's incredibly good. It outweighs it by a lot. Let's see, when I was buying it, I literally thinking to myself, this could be the greatest fucking game experience I've ever had, and I just never played it. Do it now! Play it now! This game is just so goddamn good. It's one of those games that literally, like, at the end of it, I never get, like, moved by any real pieces of literature or, like, visual experiences. Hyperlight was one of those games where I was like, at the very end, it was like that one, like, Doomer picture with, like, the guy in the beanie and, like, the cigarette. It felt like that. It just was, like, depressing. It's one of those games where at the very end of it, you're just like, fuck, dude. That just happened. I remember playing this game on stream and not doing it a justice because I played it on stream, stopped playing it, played Fez instead, then wrapped the finale of Fez and Hyperlight in the same stream like a fucking, like, idiot. I need to go back and do that. Non-existent chat, move hold gun to your head if you don't play this game for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I will. This game is worth it. They're coming out with Hyperlight Breaker, and I'm scared. I'm not scared for the game, I'm scared for its development, because, fucking... I'm scared because Gearbox is working with them, and Gearbox has been getting us some shit lately. Not really. They've been getting into some kind of testy water, and I'm kind of hoping that that doesn't affect the final product. Because if it just looks like fucking Borderlands, and it's just Borderlands, and I have to play Borderlands again, I'm gonna be very upset. It's not my not something I want to do again. Is play the entirety of Borderlands. Hmm. Dip, 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 dip. Man. What was even happening with Gearbox? Like, bro, please make up your mind. I forget what's going on with Gearbox as of late. All I know is that apparently they've been getting into some kind of hot water in a bit. You finished Borderlands 1, I loved it. Yeah, Borderlands 1 is one of those games where you kind of play it. I think Borderlands 1 has its place as a pretty solid game. Borderlands 2, though, man, that game is so fucking big. It's got so much good content. Borderlands 3, though, nah. It's kind of weird. Borderlands to Dark Souls, it's very weird that Borderlands 1 and 3 are kind of the weaker links. The weaker links. I don't know why I just, like, stuttered there. And, Borderlands 2 being, like, the best one in the series. And then Dark Souls is, like, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 are the best. And then Dark Souls 2 is just shit. Also, I don't want to hear it from anybody, because I actually got some flack yesterday. Because someone was like, hey, dude, Dark Souls 2 isn't that bad of a game. And I think you really need to look back on it and actually think about it. And I'm like, I had to beat the game on New Game Plus Plus for a fucking miracle. Or no, for a pyromancy. Because that pyromancy was either get to New Game Plus Plus or win 500 PvP duels. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. I'd rather play Dark Souls 3, where the only thing I have to do is get the New Game Plus 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 and just pick up some rings. I'm fine with that. All my taste in the game is just watered down version of my brother's. Dude, you need to get some games, bro. Get cheap free games. Play Psycho Pump. Play that game. That's a free game that just came out recently. It looks really fucking good. That is that type of shit where you will be fucking insane by the end of it. I've only seen a little bit of it, but it's one of those types of games where you kind of look at it and you go, oh man, I'm gonna have a very enriching and terrifying experience with this one. I'm not sure if this game carries deaths from other save files, because that might actually speed up the process a little bit if that's the case. I'm gonna play my 8 Wii games on repeat until I go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna play Wii Party. I'm just gonna play that tank mini game over and over again until I finally win. Seeing the amount of shit that went into Wii content in the past is insane. Like, have you guys seen the file transfer animation? I think it's the file transfer, like, scene that happens between Wii and Wii U, where, like, Pikmin are carrying your like, the contents of your games to the Wii U and shit. It's such a, like, that type of stuff blows my mind, the amount of attention to detail. And there's, like, stuff that's, I guess, not still being found. I was thinking of Doom. People recently found out that there is another fucking code in the game for Doom 2 that allows you to see through walls and shit. That was insane. Like I said a while ago, my homebrew may be very well worth it. I tried to mod my Switch a while ago, and to unsuccessful degrees. See, my issue with a lot of modding stuff is people in the modding scene will explain things in terms that are not very beginner friendly to people who are just trying to, you know, mod their Switch and get games, and stuff like that. So when I was looking at the list, and it was like, copy this file to your PC from your Switch by downloading this thing. And I'm like, fuck, hold on, just give me a second here. I just wanted to fucking figure out if I could play Tears of the Kingdom at like 60 FPS, Lamau. That's pretty much it. And stuff like that. But it turns out I couldn't actually mod my Switch because it was a newer version. You had to get one of the old versions, which I find very odd because normally people would find a way to crack it in a little bit, but Nintendo's been getting pretty good at it. Speaking of Switch, Switch 2 is a thing that I'm probably not going to buy. I don't know. I kind of had faith in the Switch that I was going to play it for a very long period of time. And then after playing it, I'm like, it's just so limited. And I'm not a fucking, I don't know, child anymore. I don't like playing baby games. Nah, literally though. I saw Mario Wonder come out and I was like, I just don't care anymore. Because it's just going to be Mario, but it's just a new coat of paint. When I first discovered Homebreak and did not understand what a Fat 32 or a Revolution was. Yeah, that type of stuff I never got. Coming from a person who rarely uses SD cards except for my DS or camera. True. For me, it was like, take the SD card from your Switch, put it into a USB, and transfer these files over, and you can mod your Switch. And I'm like, okay, I get that bit. What the fuck do you mean stick tinfoil in between my goddamn, the Joy-Con sections on my Switch? That stuff was just insane. At least to me. Like, how does a person actually figure that shit out? But yeah, I never really bothered wanting to play more of the Switch. It was cool while it lasted, and now sits on my mantle, very cold and desolate. I think it's still being charged, actually. Like, I could totally boot it up at any time. Only problem is that I think my Animal Crossing villagers are going to be very pissed off at the fact I haven't, like, hung around with them for about, like, what, 3 years now? I think it's very fucked up that the Switch anniversary is coming up, like, kinda soon. Or, not the Switch anniversary, Switch 10-year anniversary. Wait, no, that's dumb. Wait, no. I'm thinking of a different console. I'm thinking of a different one. Lol, Lamau. I was thinking to emulate most Switch games now. That is true. That is very true. Ugh, when I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom, it was very fun. But I wanted to stream Tears of the Kingdom at 60 FPS because I figured it would be cool, and I could be like, haha guys, Nintendo doesn't realize that it's recording at 60 FPS. And then I realized that I didn't care between the difference of 30 FPS and 60 FPS. So I literally just was like, I don't care at all. Here's 30 FPS, Tears of the Kingdom, deal with it. Lamau. That stream was honestly really fun. I think Tears of the Kingdom was super cool. Definitely a game I didn't 100% like I promised I would, but you know, it was something that was neat for a while it lasted. I don't understand when people get angry when they get 60 to 70 FPS. I don't get why people are striving to go for like more than 100 FPS. Anything above 60 FPS, I can't see the difference. Exactly. At 60 FPS, 60 FPS is like the perfect range. Where I'm like, it's smooth. It's smooth. I can see it, it's smooth. After that point, I'm like, what's smoother than smooth? Ice cold, no. It's like, there's just very any difference. How you can barely see the difference between 30 and 60. I can see it pretty well, but it's not enough to make me want to go like, the Switch runs at 30 FPS even though it could totally run 60. But I've seen so many people online act like that, where they're just like, my Switch is running at 30 FPS, so I hacked it just to get it to 60 because it's unbearable to play at 30. I'm like, the only time I ever think the FPS is unbearable is when it's dropping below like 40, around that range on a 60 FPS game. I know that can run 60 FPS. Satisfactory having Unreal memory leaks is kind of annoying, because then that drops it to like 12. And you saw during the stream, it was very notable. Let's see here. There's got a couple things. A lot of people are defending the Switch sequel for having the PS4 hardware because it's a handheld. Obviously, it's going to perform less. Seems like it's been out for like 2 to 3 years now. Yeah, that's one thing I never got. Why get anything when you can just get a Steam Deck? You're getting 99.9% of available games because it's on Steam. Oh no, I can't play the new Spider-Man game because it's on PlayStation. Then you can fucking just don't worry about it. Like, if you want to play PlayStation games, then play PlayStation games, get a PlayStation, you know? If you want to play a lot of games, dude, just get a fucking Steam Deck. It's like Steam is one of those things that's getting used by so many people that if you're, oh fucking hell, I just dropped that. That it's like when you're a console player, just get a Steam Deck. Perfect. It's literally just like a portable computer. It has fucking like Chrome built into it. It's insane. Can emulate most Switch games even though you don't feel comfortable pirating. There's also always a bit of rip the data from the cartridge. Exactly. That type of shit is insane. The Steam Deck is a godsend of a console that I've been using as of late. When I picked it up for the first time, I thought I wasn't going to use it much because I'd be on my PC a lot. Yeah, I could just bring my PC anywhere. Doesn't fucking matter. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to play Elden Ring at like the most optimal graphics. You know what's funny? I ran Elden Ring at low graphics and ran at 60 FPS on PC when I was streaming it. Run it at high graphics with nothing else on Steam Deck and it runs at like 120. It's insane. There's really a dedicated app to pirate Switch games on the deck. Yeah. It's so goddamn baffling to me. That type of stuff I'll never understand Gaben's plan of what he intends to do. But I could see a very successful future ahead. Yeah, it's kind of funny how much Gaben will not really make too many things. Like, the whole entirety of Valve doesn't really make much stuff. Every single time something just happens, it's this insane deal. Massive deal. Steam Deck comes out, yeah, you can pirate fucking Nintendo games and just have a micro PC as a handheld device. Have you seen the plans for a Steam Deck sequel? I have not, and I'll probably not be investing into it for the near future. Because I feel like the Steam Deck as of now is good. I would want to see what optimizations they would provide for a Steam Deck 2. You know? Tear down on semi-high graphics runs almost flawlessly on deck. Yeah, there's a couple things here and there with the Steam Deck that are a little bit buggy. Like sometimes you might have to restart the console if you want to uninstall games. But it's just restarting. You just hold the power button and restart it and then it's done. That's it. But stuff like that, I just fucking love the Steam Deck, man. I know I sound like I'm absolutely... Is this fucking FTL? Did I just get recommended an actual FTL track? So I did. Damn, I was not expecting an FTL. Anyways, I thought the Steam Deck was gonna be kind of whatever, but I don't know. I know I've been kind of glazing it a lot. I think that's the proper way to use that term. Even though it's a very naughty term. But I've been playing around with Steam Deck. It's basically perfect. You want to get the most out of playing Steam and the most out of playing on console? Yeah, just fucking get a Steam Deck. Half the problem I have on the deck is problem with Steam, the other half of problems with Linux. My issue is it works 99.9% of the time. 0.1% is always like a very reoccurring bug that they patch out in like a day. It's very interesting. Like, I'll experience the bug and I'll be like, oh man, that's kind of annoying. I can't uninstall games right now because of some random glitch. And then out of the blue, there'll come a Proton patch, and out of nowhere, it'll just say like fix uninstall issue reported as of this date, and I'm like, wow, they fixed it in like less than a Yeah, that shit's insane. Let's see, sorry, I'm just looking at something. Here we go. But yeah, I kinda... Wait, what? Sorry, hold on just 1 second here. Are they releasing a thing? Wait, what? Holy shit, are they... Oh my god, are they making a DLC for Blasphemous 2? Holy fuck. Oh man. Sorry, I'm looking at fucking Twitter right now and they just went like penitent ones. Blasphemous 2 Mea Culpa is dropping. And I was like, oh, they're releasing the Mea Culpa sword. Because I was like, that may make sense. I'm looking at it now, and it says releasing on PC and PlayStation and Xbox and all that shit. I think it's a fucking DLC. Here's hoping. Yeah, it's a fucking DLC. Oh my god. I'm hype. Wait, let me see the details of this real quick. I need to get back to playing Blasphemous 1. I need to 100% it. Oh my god, yeah, it's literally just a whole DLC. Releasing exactly on a Halloween. Those motherfuckers. I'm not gonna be able to stream it. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I might be able to. No promises. That's pretty sick, though. Add to my wish list. Gotta log in. God fucking damn it. I'll do that later, then. New 6-hour Blasphemous 2 stream. Maybe. You never know. Honestly, streaming for more than 2 hours for me is draining. It's just a lot of talking. I'm a yapmeister, as been bluntly put by one of my friends. I'm a person who's able to fill the dead air of any concurrent thing by going on a tangent about the current subject matter and proceed to blabber a shit ton to fill content. It's good for streaming. Incredibly good to fill dead air for streaming. Gets people roped in, and then they could branch off conversations alongside that to not leave you dead in the water. But man, talking concurrently for more than 2 hours for me just hurts. Like, it's been an hour, but man, I haven't even talked to a stranger for some reason. I physically can't animate for over 2 hours. Nah, physically animating for over 2 hours is pretty normal. I think it's just Flash UI giving me a headache. Probably. If I were you, this is something I always do with a lot of my drawings. If I'm ever doing them digitally, which I literally do them once every, like, blue moon. I always will, go on to whatever program I'm using, and I'll turn the background from white to, like, a deep blue. Like, kind of what you're seeing on the stream now for the background. And turn it into a deep blue, draw over it, and then turn it to white as like a transparent background. Helps with the eyes a lot. Let's see, sorry, I'm just looking at a couple more things. Dude, I'm so fucking hype. I am really hoping that this fucking achievement is ready. It's getting done. I've heard that it takes about 3 hours for this thing to get done, so in about 30 minutes I might head off, but I'm not sure yet. Might be sooner, might be later. Me, you, and Cheddar can start a visceral cleanup detail at some point. That is true. That is very true. I don't know. what was I gonna mention? I haven't gotten a lot of time to just stream in general, so who knows. Also getting a lot of people together. Down. Let's see, I'm gonna check Steam real quick and see if I got the achievement already. I know for a fact I haven't. Yeah. God, it won't show me how, like... Is this the fucking... Hold on, wait. I can do a good voice over here. Ready? Super Mario 64 speedrunning has constantly been evolving as time has gone on, with new introductions of speedrunning tricks like the BLJ, and plenty of other tricks like Bomb Clip. Now, we're gonna see a ton of these speedrunners go for world records that have never before been seen, and we're gonna see them soar to new heights. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about Super Mario 64 speedrunning and its origins and history, with Matt Turk. You know, Matt Turk, the Punch-Out guy. He's gonna show up again. It's Matt fucking Turk, guys. Without further ado, it's me summoning Salt, and it's time for speedrunning. And then, like, cut to the montage. I watched so much. I watched so much Summoning Salt. I heard this song, I got fucking flashbacks to Matt Turk. Matt Turk and Super Mario 64 speedrunning, yeah. Hey, he did Mario 2, which I fucking... I think it was Mario 2. I think... I forget if it was Mario 2 or Mario 3. Matt Turk did speedrun a Mario game at a certain point. And it was one of those things where, like, he... Summoning Salt would, like, do this thing in Mario 64 where he was like... and here comes the new rival, Matt Turk. And then people were like, oh, it's actually Matt Turk. And he goes, haha, just kidding. But there was one time that he was, like, doing it during, like, an actual Mario, like, speedrunning video. And then Half-Light, what? Half-Light, the skill from Disco Elysium? No, halfway through the video, he just goes, like, yeah, and in comes the new rival, Matt Turk. And everyone's like, oh, haha, Matt Turk's not playing Mario, he plays Punch-Out. And then he continues with the video and details all the highlights about how Matt Turk got this entire achievement. And I'm like, holy fuck, it's Matt Turk. And to those who haven't already, watch Summoning Salt. It's so goddamn good. Saying Holmes music is as good as saying, like, the sun is hot. That's true. Let's see, sorry, I'm just looking at this one right now. My fucking Twitter has been getting recommended so much garbage. Just so much terrible shit. As of late, the thing I've been getting recommended a lot is Sonic EXE. Now, I'm not a person who peruses EXEs or creepypastas and whatnot, but it counterpoints Twitter. Not that bit. I get recommended a lot of good shit most of the time. If you scroll down far enough, you start to get recommended a lot of random shit. And if you dare look at a tweet and click on it, and it's something that you weren't interested in, and you scroll up past it, you're like, whatever, you will get recommended that category of tweet for the next 1,000 years. I clicked on one Owl House post. One Owl House. And all of a sudden, my entire Twitter feed for like a month was just Owl House. Nothing else. I clicked on Book a Bill once just to see what it was about, and I get recommended Gravity Falls forever. But as of late, I clicked on this, like, I accidentally, I think it was like fat fingering during the night. I was like, I just fat fingered a post and I was like, oh man, this is gonna suck. I don't even know what it was. And I scroll down and it's like Freaky Sonic EXE. It was like hyper realistic. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then I realized, holy shit, the children again have gone back to Sonic EXE as I have once in the past. It's ironic that Sonic EXE used to be one of my favorite creepypastas as a kid, and is now making a resurgence as just this amalgamation. Like, it's sort of like seeing a long lost friend after such a long period of time you don't even recognize them. But it was like all these posts where it's like, dude, you gotta check this out, the lyrics in the song are a banger, and it's like Sonic EXE in FNF, and he's rapping, and it sounds like trying to put silverware in a trash disposal, as per usual. And I'm like, man, Sonic EXE, what has become of you? What used to be a funny creepy has now turned into this. That was the same thing with Ben Drowned for me, except Ben Drowned never got a resurgence, and I'm glad. It might in the future, though, that's the issue. But I fucking love the idea of Ben Drowned. It's kind of one of those things where it's like Sonic EXE you're never gonna see in your entire life, but Ben Drowned is just fucking in Majora's Mask, like you could totally just see the statue. It's sort of one of those things where like you see the creepypasta, then you play the game, and you just get scared. You're like, oh fuck, I'm at the Spirit Temple now. Shit sucks and shit. But man, I was definitely one of those creepypasta kids who would just like binge watch creepypastas and just be like, oh, it's so scary, but so cool. One of the scariest ones that I still kind of get iffed out today on is the fucking Sonic CD, what is it called? Sonic CD, it's like, it's the Sonic with the smiling faces and like the fun is infinite thing in front of it. I think that's what it's called. It's just me who like, is it just me who like the Godzilla NES creepypasta, or is the fucking, or with the fucking Guilt Red guy? I never saw the Godzilla creepypasta for a while. I found it to be kind of dumb when I found it, honestly. I found it after my resurgence of not my resurgence. I only found it after getting over the curb of liking a lot of creepypastas. So when I saw it, I was just like, oh cool, it's just a random trash Godzilla shit. Let's see. Man, I'm really hoping that I'm close to getting this fucking achievement soon. Holy shit. I don't get why 1,000 deaths was the thing they were going for. This is very reminiscent of the genocide thing in Hotline Miami 2. In fact, this is kind of the exact same setup. Can't believe Futurama intro had an amen break this whole time I didn't even notice. True. Infinite death loop. Yeah. I guess to make the process faster, I could just have a macro spam space while I hold upright, because spamming upright in A will dash my character up straight towards the death zone, but that might also make it so it goes past the death barrier and gets stuck in a corner for a little bit, so probably not. Futurama was so good, not really. It was pretty damn good for its time, at least. I don't know, I think Futurama is one of those shows that it was kind of doomed from the start in a lot of ways. I get why it's like a cult classic with a lot of people, because it's like, it's just smarter Simpsons. It's the Rick and Morty for people who actually want to watch Family Guy. Or not Family Guy, Simpsons. I don't know why I even said Family Guy. So epic, cool, deep, wow, awesome. It's a good show. I don't know. Futurama was never really on my list of shows to watch. I'm just not a show guy. It's the Big Bang Theory of The Simpsons. Fucking ouch. I hate the symptoms. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of House MD either. But I don't know. I don't watch TV shows often. Is this Blinding Isaacs? Let's see. Sorry, hold on. I'm watching a couple videos on Twitter. We love the Big Bang Theory. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab another Coke. You guys watch the Drifter. Make sure nothing happens to him. Chat, what did I just say? Kill him. Be right back. All right. We back. I'm back. Now wait for me to do another playing stream. Yeah, that'll be the first stream on Twitch I ever do. Okay. Oh, man. Coke. Beautiful drink. Beautiful drink. You know what's one game I actually did want to get into? Fucking... What is it called? Metal Gear. That is actually a series I've never indulged in. Because I wanted to, fucking... What was I gonna say? I wanted to play the Metal Gear series because I've heard it's actually pretty good. Only problem is that I don't have all the Metal Gear games. So my other topic I was gonna get on was I was gonna play, Resident Evil. Because I played Signalis and I've had a fucking fantastic time with that. Getting the hard mode achievement can suck my dick. But, you know. I was actually going to mention that, the hard mode in this game was also really bad and I didn't want to play it. Because in this game, they have New Game Plus, which you may think would just change up a lot of stuff. It actually does the Dark Souls way of doing things by keeping everything the exact same. But instead of actually, how do I describe this? Instead of changing the enemy designs and changing enemy placements, they made it so in this game, you just have 2 health instead of 5, which is fucking devastating. Like, getting hit once by an enemy is no cause for alarm on 5. On 1, it's half your health, and the second hit, of course, is death. And most enemies deal 2 hearts of damage in a single hit. It's fucking insane. But, I finally managed to do it. But the one in Signalis, it's not even New Game Plus, it's just really hard. For kind of no reason. I was wondering if a cheese was going to come out for it in the future. Because someone made a video that was like, you can totally go and do the dev stuff of hacking in every single item in the game. And then glitching it the fuck out. And breaking it, essentially, by just teleporting different areas with different shit. And like killing every boss instantly. And then you go to the end on hard mode. You fight the final boss. And then you get the achievement. But I'm like, dude, I tried it. Just to see if it would even work. And no, it doesn't. There are some times, okay, I never feel good about cheesing specific achievements in games. It never really feels like I accomplished anything. Like in the FromSoft series, I did everything legit. I guess if you want to consider farming to be cheesing, then yes, but unfortunately you just have to do a lot of it. Like farming Silver Knights, farming Mound Makers in DS3 and shit like that. That was already annoying enough, but stuff like hard mode in games, if it's incredibly bullshit, I never do them. I never want to do them if they're just really hard for the sake of being hard. Like, I want a challenge that feels good, you know? This game was kind of pushing the barrier between that, because it was kind of being a little testy in some areas with some of the gameplay aspects, but going through it, it wasn't so bad. Because you don't even have to get 100%, you just have to beat hard mode once. But, you know. Okay, here's hoping the achievement... actually, it might show up in the matter of, like, 2 hours. I'll tell you what, chat. It's been cool. It's been nice coming back and trying to break the ice a little bit by making a stream. I might stream a little bit more these coming weeks. Maybe doing Rain World, maybe doing new games and stuff. But as of now, I am kind of tired. I'm gonna be just sitting here watching fucking Game Grumps and whatnot. But you know, who knows? There might be a new stream in the future. And also I'll be streaming on Twitch. I will probably include my Twitch in the description of most videos as in the future. No promises that Twitch is going to be a massive thing. I might just cut and dry it as per usual. A lot of stuff I do. But who knows. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of whatever I decide to do. It might be a new game. Probably not a new series, but a new game. Later.